JLab on. Bluetooth connected. Battery full.
Yeah. Turn the bass up. Feel that rumble, let's ride. Yeah. Mm. Sunrise on the asphalt, way station call. World in my mirror like the day I fall. See me on the screen, think you know the man. Pixels ain't the miles, miles ain't the plan. Words are like a palace strapped to my spine. Folks run up on me reading between the lines. Shit I ain't expecting to do from the beat. I keep bees a burning, doing what I need. There's something in the air. Thunder you can't see, eyes on me everywhere. When all I want to breathe, I hold my lane through anger, doesn't rain. Big wheel turn the steel, silence hold the pain. The same, the algorithm is a long white line. Big water on the wide, God and what's mine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Used to chase blue sky, windows down, free now, clicks and little hearts trying to measure me. You hear jokes and swag amid sleepless nights. Break fight back on the truck stop lights. Birds hoodie ride, shotgun and cold. Public face by day, fences on the road. Want to sell it for the grand. Cool, understand off camera, I'm a man. Respect the line, fam. There's something in the air. Thunder you can't see.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What y'all doing up this early? What the hell are y'all doing up this early? I thought I was by myself.
Yeah.
I thought I was by myself. I ain't by myself, y'all.
Get me up, stop, little brother B. There's a line between.
Thank you, Southern Purchase.
Sign my name on miles out of room or store.
Shout out from Nova Scotia.
Down, eyes up, right now to know.
For those of y'all working the midnight shift, or you just up on the weekend and came from a night of party.
You can't see.
Hey, Yolanda. Audacity. Thank you for your gift. Audacity, we appreciate you. Let y'all come on in here. We're going to talk a little bit tonight. I didn't step out of the town and I changed my mind. I said I'm going to check in with y'all, see what y'all got going on. That's what I said I was going to do.
Strapped to my spine. Folks run up on me reading between the lines.
Happy New Year, everybody. I think it's my first live for the new year.
Doing what I need as something.
And yes, I am live. It's not a report.
You can't see. On me everywhere.
Juice Glow 08 on that Amazon. Graveyard shift. Lisa Curtis. Call for president. Welcome, welcome. Ain't no senior citizen over here, Yolanda. I'm 30. I'll be 31 in May.
Chase blue sky. Green now, clicks and little hearts.
Jesse, I hate to disappoint you. Don't let the title fool you. That man doing the damn thing. This ain't a Trump hate site here, so you might be in the wrong place.
I'm a man, respect the line, fam. There's something in the air. Oh, no, you can't see. Eyes on me everywhere.
However you book your hotel, first check Kayak to see what lots of people say about where
Check
you're planning to
Kayak.
stay. Then do what people do. Recheck sites Kayak already checked. Beach.
Come on in, y'all. We're going to get started in a minute. We're going to get started in a minute.
We are playing a game.
We're just playing a game, y'all.
The game of life. And in a game, you win some, you lose some.
We're just playing a goddamn game. Y'all ain't figured that out yet.
The game is over. The hair's on my trail. Yeah, life is on my tail. 4 quarters on the clock, and I will not be stopped. Woke up this morning on the grind for good reason. They're selling you a dream, I'm just telling you the season.
I'm dropping that link for anybody want to get on.
It's a game, and the field is never clean. Gotta read the defense, see what's behind the screen. Goal line is your purpose, gotta keep your head straight. But the opposition's heavy, testing your will just in your face. Yeah, life is undefeated.
Life is undefeated.
All is true.
Show me one person who defeated life.
What you gonna do? The hellhounds on my tail. Yeah, life is on my tail. 4 quarters on the clock, and I will not be stopped. I see you in the red zone.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Then you get sacked, the voice knocks at your door.
What we got going on, ladies and gentlemen?
You're down to the skin. Just another interception of your lifelong dream. Learn the hard lesson, facts over feet.
Now, as you should know, Mr. Maduro is probably in a holding cell somewhere at your local jail. I ain't laughing at nobody's downfall, but you know he brought it on himself. Mr. Maduro, or whatever his name is, sounds like the COVID vaccine, don't it? No, that's Moderna. Or which one was it? Which one did you get? I let him fool me, but hey, it is what it is. Did y'all know this man had a warrant for his arrest since like 1990 something? Did y'all know that? Listen to these Democrats, you would never thought that the man been had a warrant for his arrest. I'm wondering why in the hell they didn't arrest him. Why did it take so long? Oh, somebody was willing to go do it. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, I appreciate it, Tim Reaction. Tim B Reaction TV. Tim B Reactions TV. Check, that's your channel. I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna give you some subscribers, hopefully. Let me see how long to get you up here. Tim B Reactions TV. That's mighty peculiar, strange, unusual, queer. Well, we had this man that had a warrant for his arrest since like 1998. You got the usual suspects, Jasmine Crockett and the rest of them, the Democrat. Oh my God, he's just such a scoundrel. He's violating. It's illegal. He can't do that. And the man had a warrant since 1998. Why didn't y'all do it? That's the question. Instead of coming down on him for doing something that y'all should have been done, the man so brave and brazen with it, he wasn't even hiding. He knew y'all wasn't going to do nothing. That's the crazy part. What does that say about our past leadership? That's the real question. What does that say about our past leadership? Where this man know he got a warrant when me or you can have a warrant for a traffic ticket? Well, I would speak for myself. This thing here, I got to get me a new. Me and you, or me, let me speak for me, because I've had warrants for traffic tickets before. And I was hiding like I was wanted for 10 kilos of cocaine. I had warrants for traffic tickets, misdemeanors, pay a fine, take your ass home, Big Ward. And here I am, I was hiding for that. And here this man got some of the most major warrants you can have from the United States. And he wasn't hiding at all. He wasn't worried about a thing. In 1996, I had a no seatbelt ticket, busted tail light, excessive smoke. I got 4 tickets at one time. I was driving a 69 Chevy Impala. Wasn't even mine. Friend of mine had went to jail, and I was keeping the car while he was locked up. He was gone for about 2 weeks. Had a little 2-week sentence, whatever. I got a 69 Chevy Impala. I'm riding around. It got smoke coming out the pipe, looked like the Mosquito Man. That's how bad the car was smoking. It was like a trail of smoke. I don't know what the hell was wrong with it, but I was still driving. Smoke coming out the tailpipe, the way you couldn't see in front of you from behind me. That's how much smoke was coming out that pipe. Cracked windshield. I still remember like yesterday. Cracked windshield. Busted tail light. Yeah, you can have warrant from another country. Duh, wake up. I don't mean to make you sound. Yeah, warrant from another country. If I'm not mistaken, Iran got a warrant for Trump. Some other country got a warrant. They've had warrants for our presidents, different countries. They ain't coming to get them, though. Yes, you can have a warrant for another country. Are you going to go get him, though, is the question. Or are you going to go pick him up? If I'm not mistaken, I think Iran or somebody, now they put a hit out on Trump. Did y'all know that? Iran has a bounty on Trump's head. Let's see if they, can carry it out. But yes, the man had warrants. Been had them since 1998. So here I am in 1996, 2 years before Moderno got his warrant. Excessive smoke coming out the tailpipe, busted windshield, busted tail light, no seatbelt, 4 tickets one time. I ain't paying. I was informed that I had warrants for my arrest. And boy, I hid for like 2-3 years. I hid out like 2-3 years for a warrant for some traffic tickets. Here this man got warrants that'll have him locked up for the rest of his life, him and his wife. He ain't hiding it all. To the point of where I didn't know he had warrants. How out there in the open he is, bragging, talking shit, poking the bear, as they say. When they was bombing the little drug boats, he talking shit. When they seized the oil tankers, he talking shit. I didn't know he had a warrant the way he was talking shit. And here's the deal. You got the usual suspects. People suffering with TDS, Democrat. They're crying. It's about the oil. Don't they sound brilliant? They said it's about the oil. It's about money. No shit. It's about a lot of things. But the main thing is America coming first. See, what had happened was, when it comes to the oil, those of y'all who saying it was about the oil, yeah, it is. We got to have the oil, ladies and gentlemen. I know that offends a lot of people, you snowflakes, but here's the facts. Here's the truth. We got to have oil. If somebody else that's an enemy of us, example, China and Russia, who's over there trying to get the oil too, you know that oil that y'all liberals are crying about that we taking? Our enemies were trying to take it too. Did y'all know that? Or do y'all even care? That our enemies were trying to get it too, so they can have a monopoly, so they can squeeze us the hell out. And then we'll be over here. You think the gas was high. You think the gas was high. What's your punk ass gonna be talking about when Russia and China, which they're over there trying to side with Venezuela? You know they're on their side, right? It's about world power. It's about positioning yourself in the world. We should just focus on ourselves. You can't do that, fool, because we don't live in the world by ourselves. To you dumbasses who say we should just focus on ourselves. Are we in this world by ourselves? Do we not have enemies? Do we not have people that are trying to take us out? Do we not have people around the world that don't want us to exist? If that being the case, how in the hell are we just going to focus on ourselves? Just focus on America's problem. That is America's problem. Our problem don't just lie within the border. We got problems outside the border too that we got to take care of. You know you can chew gum and walk at the same time, right? You know you can take care of what's going on inside the border, also what's going on outside the border as well at the same time, right? Exactly, American business. Wherever it may be, whether it's inside the country or outside the country. If it's American business, we need to take care of it. This was American business. Yes, it was about the oil. Yes, it was about money. But if we don't take control of it, somebody else will, our enemies. And if our enemies control all that, guess what they're going to do? They're going to starve us out. Then your bitch ass going to be crying, Trump, you should have did something. Trump should have did this. Why you ain't take him out? Why you, everything he just did, if he didn't do it, in Russia and China and in Iran, do y'all not know that Venezuela is not far from here? And here we got our enemies moving in. Did y'all know Iran, China, and Russia siding up with Venezuela? That it wasn't just about no drug boats. No, it wasn't. When y'all say it wasn't about no drug boats, you're right. Dumbass. Pay attention to the world stage. Stop watching the Democrats all the time talking that bullshit, CNN or whatever. It's world issues going on here. There are people outside of America that are trying to destroy us. They're trying to cripple us. BRICS and all that other bullshit. That's anti-American. Where the hell do you live? I live in America. So I don't give a damn about the rest of them folks. When it comes to our survival, if it comes down to either them or us, and you side with them, you need to go over there and be with them. Democrats. I'm hearing so many people on the other side that claim to be Americans that are rooting against America. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Yolanda, how is it going to cost us? If he didn't make the move, it was going to cost us. It's been costing us. Why do y'all think we've been paying $3, $4, $5 a gallon of gas? Why do y'all think that is? And I don't know where you live right now. But right now where I am, gas almost $2 a gallon now. Gas is almost $2 a gallon. Now we done went over there and took them folks shit, because that's basically what it is. Let me see if you cry gas get down to $1.50, $1.20 a gallon. Let's see if you be crying about that. Man, he done went over there and took them folk oil, but let me go pump this gas, get me a gallon of regular for $1.18. It's over $2 a gallon, but it's a little bit, it's like $2.05 in certain areas around here. Somebody was telling me there's no places where it's like $1.98 and shit. I bullshit you not. Now, you might be out there in California where you got that old punk-ass Gavin Newsom. Got you coming, Jay Desmond. Appreciate you. Got you coming. As a matter of fact, here you go again. That good old Creed Aventus. This shit smells good. Original. This from a man right here. He asked me for it, and I ain't forgot it, but hey, I've been ripping and running with Christmas stuff, man. So I've been walking. It's been sitting on the table since the last time I showed it to you. I've just been ripping and running. Well, it ain't, but I got you. I got them shirts going out, and I got your cologne going out. All right, he said $2.90 in Virginia, but y'all probably already higher than us. I'm in the South right here. We got a refinery about 30 miles away from me, Chevron. I'm telling you, right here in my area, which I'm in the city right now. I moved up the country, but right now I moved back and forth to come see my son. And my son still lives in Mobile. And the gas here is like $2.13. So just cause it might be still $3 or $4 where you live, it ain't where I am. Move to Mobile. That's all I can tell you. But it's like $2.13 here. And then I put premium in my old school. It's $3 for premium. They're $93. I go to Shell. Shell got the high-ass gas. And it's $2.99 or some shit like that for premium. Now, when they asked him, $6.98 a gallon, California, god damn. Ooh. Hey, look, hold on, where you went? Listen, Mr. California, I know you probably pissed off and thinking Trump ain't doing shit. That's y'all boy. Y'all got to get rid of Gavin Newsom. That's him. I can't speak for y'all. Y'all gas is 3 times higher than ours. What the hell y'all got going on? What kind of gas y'all got? Spaceship gas? What y'all driving out there, spaceships? Them boys out there in California flying around like the Jetsons. Houston, Texas, right there. See what I mean? Hold on. Hold on, where you went? Come on, you moved too fast. There you go. Texas made. $1.99 a gallon in Texas. So it's $7 in California. $2. We're under $2 in Texas. God damn, California. And y'all want Gavin Newsom to be president of the United States? That what y'all really want? Is that what y'all really want? Y'all want Gavin Newsom, president of the United States. Where them folks out there right now, where you got $2 gas in Texas, they got $7 gas in California, in the same country. Same goddamn country. Make that make sense. And tell me if leadership don't make a difference. If it don't matter who you vote for, who you have in office. Democrat, Republican. Liberal, conservative. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine it. But anyway, back to this thing with Trump. Taking his boy to jail. He was signing. Perfect example. The war with Russia and Ukraine. You know what that war is about? Putin talking shit. He don't agree with what we just did. But what we just did is the same damn thing he doing with Ukraine. That's the same damn thing Russia is doing with Ukraine. Ukraine trying to side with the enemies of Russia. And Ukraine is too close to Russia to allow Russia's enemies to be on Ukrainian soil. Venezuela siding with Russia, China, and Iran, our enemies. That's too close for comfort. Can't have that. Yes, it's more than just about drugs. It's about the oil. It's about strategic movement. It's about keeping your eyes on your enemies. Yep. They're just disagreeing, just to disagree. They don't care about what's right and wrong, what makes sense. Avoid them people at all costs. Hold on. I got some other stuff I want to talk about. Let me pull up my topics that I've been storing. Now, this is something I want to check out, y'all. Hold on, let me see something. I'm going to switch.
We had Jim Crow for almost a century.
Okay.
We had
Why not Target?
Now, I want to, is it gold or drugs? Now, in the perfect world, we can live on just peace, love, and harmony. That would be wonderful. Teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, whatever that Coke commercial was back in the day. It made you feel good on the inside, made you feel all warm and fuzzy. Everybody just live in love and peace and world peace. That shit ain't happening. It's about survival of the fittest. Like it or not. Survival of the fittest. Only the strong shall survive. He who makes the golden rule, the golden rule, the golden rule. Remember the golden rule. The golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. I would prefer that we had the gold so we can make the rules. Do you want to live by Russia's rules or our rules? Okay. With that being said, the golden rule is whoever has the gold makes the rules. Okay. Let's get that understood. It ain't gonna always be about love. It never has been. I wish everybody did love each other. All around the world, I wish that's how it worked. But it don't. In this world, you're gonna have prey or predator. You're gonna be one of the two. There is no in between. You're gonna be the lion or the gazelle. Like it or not. That's why a lot of people right now hate life, because they don't like the way life is. You say F who? Did you spell it right? You talking about America, you saying F United States? Say it again. Let me make sure you got it right. Spell it right. Try to spell it one more time. Let me see who you're talking about, so I can get you the hell up out of here. Exactly. They had an election. He lost. Said I ain't going no goddamn well. Same shit y'all claim Trump gonna do. This man actually did it. And y'all ain't got no problem with it. No problem. Love democracy. So I ain't finna argue with you folks, man. Let's see. Let me get to this. Hold on. All right. So we supposed to just America supposed to love everybody, peace, never fight, never slap the shit out of nobody. Every now and then in life, you got to slap the shit out of some people. I'm not telling you to do that because you might get your ass whooped. But what I'm saying is there comes a time in every man's life, he might have to slap the shit out of somebody. I know you're supposed to avoid violence and want peace and love, and I understand that. But in the real world, every now and then, you got to slap the shit out of somebody as a man. You're going to have to fight. Every now and then, you're going to have to fight, man. You can't just every time something arrives, no, I just want peace. No, sometimes you got to throw them hands. You ain't got no choice. Like it or not. Like it or not, every now and then you're going to have to fight. There's a time for fighting. That's in scripture. There's a time for everything. A time for war, a time for peace. Now, the Democrats don't have no problem with going to war. But if the other guy decides, hey, we need to fight. Oh, no, we can't do that. You got to get Congress. You got to get, man, shut up. He didn't let Congress know. So y'all can go tell him, go warn the guy, or he finna invade, go hide out. So is it about the oil? Yeah. Take all that shit. He didn't want to listen? Because if we don't get it, Russia, China, and Iran will. Who you want to have it? Because somebody going to get it. You think Russia, China, and Iran was dealing with that dude because they love Venezuela and the Venezuelan people? Why do you think China, Russia, and Iran is siding with Venezuela? First of all, did y'all even know that? If you didn't know, now you know. Why do you think they're doing that? Because they want the same damn thing America wants. They not over there because they love them people. They not over there because they love the Venezuelan people no more than we do. They there for the same reason we there. We just happen to beat them to the punch. Like I want it to be. I want us to win every time. Sorry, I live in America. If I was living in Russia, I would want Russia to win. But I happen to be born in America, just where I live, that's where my family live, that's where your family live. Well, not all y'all, some of y'all other places. But if you live in a country and you don't want your country to be the best, what the F wrong with you? Why you don't want your country to outdo other countries? It should be all equal and fair. That ain't the way the world works, fool. It don't work like that. It's not going to be equal and fair. You're going to have a lion and a gazelle. Which one you want to be? You're going to be one of them. You're going to be the food or the one doing the eating. Predator or prey. That's the way the world works. From the lower form of nature all the way up to us. Did y'all know that? In nature, we're a part of nature, whether y'all want to be or not. In nature, you got predator and prey. The predator don't give a damn about how the prey feel. He gonna eat. The lion don't give a goddamn about how the gazelle feel about the lion eating him. The lion got to eat. He gonna eat by any means necessary. He don't give a damn about what the gazelle talking about. Right now, the Democrats represent the gazelle. Trump represents the lion. I represent the lion. I don't want to get ate unless it's by a big booty girl, but that's a whole nother story. But other than that, I don't want to get ate. I want to do the eating, especially with a big booty girl. That's a whole other story. Just had to throw a little humor in there. I'm just talking shit. I ain't looking for nobody to eat. I ain't looking for nobody to eat me. Just my lucky to be a man in my inbox. Somebody wanted. Anyway, that's flashbacks. So that's how that works, ladies and gentlemen. Predators and prey. Sorry, I choose to be a predator. Because if I don't choose to be the predator, somebody gonna eat me. I don't want nobody, no teeth chomping down on my bones and shit like that. And yes, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you said something, T. Cole. Mexico is next. A big booty girl. Not a man, girl. People were in the comment section on my last video about what just happened with Venezuela, right? What about the drug laws in Mexico and Colombia? Why he ain't do nothing to them? I'm telling you, just wait. They next. He already told them, you're next. You either handle it or we coming. If you happen to be listening to me right now, and you're the one who thought you had a gotcha moment on me, saying, what about Colombia? What about the drug cartels in Mexico? Why he ain't doing nothing about them? He already told them they next. You think he playing? He said they next. Seeing how he moved, do you think he's playing? When he told the president of Mexico, handle your business, or we gonna handle it? When it comes to them drug cartels, get them under control, or we gonna do it? He told them. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Why not say?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. All right. To those of you who see it, He ain't doing nothing in Mexico. What about Colombia? Here you go. Hold on, get past the damn commercial.
The front door. Yeah. Would I launch strikes in Mexico to stop drugs? It's okay with me. Worldwide, I think it's got to be more. So that's great. You know, when Johnny and I made the deal, I'd end up that with me there. We'll be watching it. So right opposite the front door of the White House. Would I launch strikes in Mexico to stop drugs? It's okay with me. Whatever we have to do to stop drugs. Mexico is, look, I looked at Mexico City over the weekend. There's some big problems over there. If we had to, would we do there what we've done to the waterways? You know, there's almost no drugs coming in through our waterways anymore. Isn't it down like 85%?
It is, sir.
I don't know who the 15% would be. It wouldn't be you.
No, that's for sure.
No, I think it's been,
Tons and tons.
you would say that's a big signal.
Absolutely.
We have almost no drugs coming into our country by the sea, by, you know, the waterways. And you know why, okay? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
That's a goddamn leader. I don't give a damn who don't like it. I told y'all, we could have been stopped the flow of drugs into America if we wanted to. Let me get him out of here. We could have been in the drug trade if we wanted to. The drug trade served a purpose, especially in the 50s and the 60s. It was designed to destroy the black community. So they allowed the drugs to flow in freely. I mean, hey, it is what it is. The crack epidemic and all that was a design. It wasn't an accident. It was allowed to flourish. And notice, like right now, I don't know what city you live in, but where I am right now, you hardly see any more crackheads. They pretty much wiped out the crack epidemic when they decided they wanted to. Now they got some other stuff, the fentanyl and whatever the name of that shit. But the crack pretty much, it's hard to find a good shade tree mechanic nowadays since the crack went away. Can't find a good mechanic no more. When crack was booming, you had good mechanics everywhere. Get your whole motor rebuilt for $150. Now, the people they're not on drugs, they don't want to work. Now you can't get a mechanic to do the work. He don't feel like working. Now that he ain't on drugs no more. Boy, that's crazy. But he warned Mexico and Colombia, y'all either handle your drug issue or I'm going to handle it for you. That man will go off into Mexico if you don't think he will. You don't think he will. Since you're asking me, what about Mexico? And then what's going to happen is, when he go into Mexico, the same person asking me why he ain't doing it in Mexico, now you're going to be crying, talking about he shouldn't have went in there. Mark my words. You're asking me about Mexico, why he ain't going to Mexico. And then when he turn around and go into Mexico, you're going to complain about that. Why did he go? You wasn't supposed to do that. He didn't get Congress approval. F y'all. Pretty much. So the lady in Mexico, she talking shit, just like the Maduro dude, talking shit. If he see you as a threat to America, he coming at your ass. What about Russia? Man, Russia, that'll be World War III. You got to pick your battles, fool. I tell you one thing, Russia ain't effing with us either. Russia ain't messing with us either. Russia try to do little side deals. Russia try to go through Venezuela. Russia try to go through China. Russia try to go through Iran and, little sneak stuff. They be trying to sneak and get at us. Russia ain't trying to get at us either. They moving chess pieces just like we moving chess pieces. We don't want to go full out attack Russia, and Russia don't want to full out attack us. So what they do and what we do, we move chess pieces around. We use other countries. They use other countries to get at us. We use other countries to get at them. We use the oil. We use money. We use gold. We use power. We use influence without having to go to war. We're playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. It is what it is. Now let me show y'all the people y'all listen to.
The African American community. Why not say?
Hold on.
Why not target the African American community? Why not say then, this is for you. This is for African Americans. If there was a banking crisis, then you target money for the banks. If there was a national disaster, you target your money for the national disaster relief.
Now let me say this. As I told y'all earlier, I like Obama, but he did some bullshit or didn't do something. Just one of them things when y'all say he ain't do nothing for black people. Just what they mean. But I'm going to tell you why he ain't do nothing for black people, which he didn't. Even though Obama was the president of the United States, he don't own the United States. He don't run the United States. He didn't have, like y'all say, Trump. Y'all don't want a king. Obama wasn't a king either. Obama couldn't just come in and sign some paperwork, say, black folk get reparations. He got to go through the same racist system that anybody else do. You saying Obama was supposed to do this, that, and the other for black people. How he was going to do it? By himself. He could have wanted to do it, but he couldn't. And nobody else can. To you black people that are fighting for reparations, your knuckles gonna bleed because you're gonna be hitting a brick wall. We're not getting no goddamn reparations. I don't care how you feel about me saying it. Do I say we deserve it? That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying we ain't getting it. I ain't got time to be sitting around here begging somebody who I think hate me to help me. I'm not gonna be begging my enemy to give me something. Give me what you owe me. Yes, your enemy might owe you, but it's your enemy, fool. What up, Mr. Lister? Are black people owed anything in America? I say yes. Hey, I'm black. I would love to get a big reparation check. I would love it. Going to get me a Cadillac and put some big rims on it. Do I think black people should get reparations? I'm black, fool. What you think? Yeah. Even if I don't think we deserve it, who don't want some money? Give it to me. White folks, answer the question. If they were talking about giving y'all reparations for something, you wouldn't take it? You wouldn't say, no, I wasn't living back then. I don't deserve it. You're going to take that goddamn money. No, I wasn't a slave. Never been a slave in my life. I don't know nobody ever been a slave. But if they offer me some money for some goddamn reparations, I'm going to take it. But am I sitting around here waiting on it, fighting for it, demanding it? No, because it ain't going to happen. Stop waiting on your enemy to pay you what they owe you. Ain't going to happen. It's hard to get your own family. It's hard to get your friends to pay you what they owe you. Have you ever loaned money to your family or your friend, they didn't pay you back? Has that ever happened to y'all? Family member, good friend, You loan them your money. They don't pay you back. So if you got family that won't pay you back, why y'all sitting around here waiting on your oppressor to pay you back? Like, really? I ain't mad at you, though. And believe me, if I hear about them giving out reparations, I'm going to be first in line. But am I going to sit around and go back and forth and make videos and content about it and they deserve, they owe us and all that? Yeah. Yeah. They ain't going to do it, though. So that's all I'm saying about that. So Obama, he know. He ain't fighting for no reparations because he know. Same thing I'm telling you. If I became president of the United States right now, Big Ward, second black president of the United States, really I would be the first. I'll let y'all figure out what I mean by that. If I became president of the United States 2028, I'll be the first black president of the United States. And I'm telling you, I would not fight for reparations. Because I don't have time to waste. I need to get stuff done that I know I can get done. I need to focus on what I know I can get done. If I became president of the United States, I know for a damn fact, they're not going to give us no damn reparations. Them folks will kill me before they let y'all get reparations. Oh my God, Trump is a Jew. So, if Obama really would have tried to get us reparations, they'd have killed him. He could only do what they allowed him to do. There's only so much he can get away with. Not just Obama. That go for Trump, Biden, Bush, any president. There's only so much they're going to allow you to do. You can do this, but you can't do that. You can do that, but you can't do this. Perfect example. I hear people say all the time, we got enough black millionaires and billionaires that where they can set up grocery stores, banks, where we can have our own everything. Well, we won't need the system, the government. We got enough, Oprah, Tyler Perry, all of them. Why they ain't doing nothing to help black folk? Jay-Z and all of them. Well, they selfish. No, that ain't it. That's not it. Right. We didn't get reparations, Angelito. You're right. And we ain't going to get it. It's not about whether or not we deserve it or not. It's about the fact of the matter is we ain't going to get it. So let's focus on what we can do. That's a waste of, I ain't focusing no energy on that. If somebody came along and was this close to getting reparations through, guess what's going to happen to them? I'm going to see how many of y'all are real. I'm going to see how many of y'all going to keep it real right now. If somebody came in and was this far, you hear about it all over the news. This man almost got, he one vote away from getting reparations passed. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to kill him. He's going to come up missing. They're going to Epstein him. You believe what you want to believe. Now, let me get back to this.
That's not how America works. We want to give those young people and young Native Americans like them the support they deserve. We have to invest in them and believe in them.
Obama has begun new initiatives aimed at helping young American Indians or Native Americans overcome the many challenges they face, from poverty to substance abuse.
More marginalized and ignored by Washington for as long as Native Americans, our first American.
About 15
Our first American.
Now, here's how that worked. He said he can't just do nothing for black people. That's not how America works. That's what he said, but he was lying. He could do it. He could give us reparations and anything else. He could do it, but if he did, they'll kill him. Because they telling him, you better not do it. And he'll turn right around, gave some specifically for Indians or Native Americans, specifically for the Little Hats and other groups that were old, paid them because they allowed him to pay them. They wouldn't allow him to pay us for whatever reason. I believe if they paid us what they owe us, it would break. America would no longer exist. They couldn't afford it. As of right now, America wouldn't be able to afford to pay 42 million people. And they probably owe each one of $2-3 million a piece. They ain't got that kind of money. The other people they paid, they ain't pay them. They ain't, but a lot of us would say, well, big what? And I'm agreeing with you. They ain't got to give me no 2-3 million. Give me something. They ain't getting us shit, man. That would be admitting that they were wrong. They're not going to do that. So, but have it your way. Oh, now let me get to this right here. Train dreams. Hold on, y'all.
You go to the many churches, they're going to deal with racist issues, and they're going to tell you that we need to be activists. We need to get out and march. We need to fight back and push back, and we need to fight for DEI and fight for this and fight for that. Now, you say what you want to say about it, but hey, man, our problems are really more foundational than that. You ain't no need to get out there fighting all that stuff whenever your main problem is that you can't even get along with the people in your house. Let me just take a minute and just say this. Something happened in the late 60s whenever Monahan report came out and said the black family was in trouble. 25% of our babies were being born out of wedlock. When the report came out, it says we need national action to save the black family. When Monahan gave the report to Johnson, Johnson made a statement. The civil rights organizations pushed back and called Monahan racist and said the black family is peripheral. They said the real problem, they said what you're doing is you're blaming the victim. The real problem is racism. So from that point, an activism started, but it was a different kind of activism. We had an activism that started right after we were freed as slaves. Men drove and walked miles and miles to find their wives and their children that they had been separated from. That was activism. And then, praise God, they went to work. That was activism. They raised their own food. They raised their own pigs, cows, and fed their families. They started their own schools and educated their children. And then before long, they were building their own businesses, their own hospitals, their own schools. That was the activism that said, don't give me nothing, just get out of my way and I'll do it. And our children were educated in segregated schools, and they were safe there because they had dedicated teachers who understood that what I put in these children is going to lift up our race, even in a racist society. That was activism, strengthening the family. But we left off the family and went to marching and fighting the government and fighting the different aspects of society. And then we forgot the family. And guess what happened? We went from 25% of our babies being fatherless to 72%, while we are electing black officials that sell us out and tell us to kill our babies. and tell us we can cut off our little boy's thing. I don't need that activism. I need an activism that will just simply say, God has gifted every one of us. And he said, when you get saved in the Holy Ghost, I will give you power. And nothing shall by any means hurt you. And the Bible said, God will open a door that no man can close. I need that kind of activism. The kind that goes back to say, listen, up from slavery. And we don't get caught up in this political rhetoric. These folk that fly to talk about when a white cop shoot a black guy, the black guy never wrong. But the black preacher that flies over there, he gets rich behind it. But then our black boys can kill our black boys every day, and his lips are tied, don't have nothing to say about it. And they're killing more of them, and nobody's doing anything. Nobody's willing to stand up and fight and govern y'all and structure to save our children from our children. As if their lives don't matter. And I don't have a dime to give a preacher that won't say nothing about it. I don't have a dime to give a preacher that's got all these alphas and omegas in the church and is segregating the church into different groups with secret handshakes and won't tell them the truth. I don't have a dime for a preacher that can put his hand behind his ear and throw his leg up in the air and make you shout and never tell you that God has something better for you, but you got to stand up and live a godly life, a holy life, and there's nothing that can hold you down. When I see these young men that just got married and 3 months later bought him a home, and 4 months before he got the home, he was scared to get married because his money was so funny. And I said, man, if you submit to God, God is going to show you what he can do. He come back, Pastor, I ain't been broke since I got married and bought a brand new house. But that's just one out of many stories, because we are not going to get caught up in activism. We're going to get caught up in what we are able to do through the power of the Holy Ghost. But before you...
In case y'all missed it, instead of focusing on what them folks owe us, which they ain't gonna pay us, instead of focusing on who land this originally is, which don't mean a goddamn thing for us. I see y'all talking about this was originally the Native American land. It was originally so-and-so land. It was so-and-so land before it was so-and-so land. Black folk was already here. The white man came over here and stole it. They took it from such and such. Then they got a goddamn thing to do with what we at right now. What the hell has got to do with what we dealing with right now? How we gonna fix right now? They stole the land from the Indians, which they didn't steal it. They took it through war. They went to war and took it. They squared up with the Indians, the Native Americans, whatever you want to call them. That's the way land has been conquered throughout history. Since the beginning of time, to the victor go the spoils. The reason every country has a military is because if you don't have a military, here you go. How you steal something that don't belong to you? Nobody owns the land. The land belongs to who can fight for it. We all have a right to this land. God didn't come down here and say, hey, this right here belongs to the Native Americans. This belongs to the Chinese. This belongs to... It didn't work like that. Ain't nobody stole a goddamn thing. I'm sick of y'all with that old pussy-ass shit. Ain't nobody stole nothing. Every piece of land on this planet got blood on it. That liberal Democrat pussy shit. Get out of here with that. Ain't nobody stole a god. You don't know history. And you finna get blocked. Get your punk ass out of here. I don't do liberals. Get out of here. Let me explain it again. To those in the back, living in La La Land, there's not a drop of earth on this planet that ain't got bloodshed on it. Somebody had to fight for that land in order to keep it. If you lost, your land was taken. Right now, somebody is waiting to take over America if our military is not strong enough to fight them off. You think every country on the planet got a military just for fun? Just to see them march down the street and flip the guns around and do drills? Why do you think every country on the planet got a military? Russia invaded Ukraine. If Ukraine can't fight them off, guess what's going to happen? Russia gonna own Ukraine, and you can't do a damn thing about it. I don't listen to you Democrats, you liberals, you tree-hugging fools. It don't work like that. I'm in the real world. The white man ain't stole a goddamn thing from no Indians. Before the white man stepped foot on this land, Indians was over here going to war with other Indians for the same land. Indians were on this land battling. Why you think they had spears and bow and arrows? The white man just beat them because he came with gunpowder. And he was able to defeat them because they had bow and arrows and spears. Why do you think they had bow and arrows and spears? Because they're going to war with each other. The people that were already here on this land before white people got here, whether they were black, whatever race of people they were, yes, there were people already here. And those people were here going to war with each other, taking land from each other, or what she said, stealing it. The same land that the so-called white man came over here and stole, and you blocked. Everything I say is backed with history. I don't speak on feelings like y'all do. My feelings don't mean shit to me. I don't give a damn about my feelings, and yours either. Let me explain something to you. I don't care about your feelings. You know why? Because I don't even care about mine. My feelings got me fucked up in life. All the shit I done been in life that was fucked up, most of it was because of my feelings. And as y'all see, I don't go back and forth with these folks. Remember how you be arguing with these folks? I just block their ass. You want to get blocked, say something stupid. That'll be your last comment ever on my channel. Come on with the stupid shit. I'm not, if you think you're going to get a response out of me, no, you're going to get blocked. In case you're new here, when you come say stupid shit, I don't respond to you. I block you. You're not disagreeing with me. You're disagreeing with provable historical fact. I'm not telling you a goddamn, I told you I'm a historian. Prove me wrong through the books, not through your goddamn feelings. Fuck your feelings. Prove me wrong through the books, through documentation, through facts. Prove me wrong like that. I don't give a damn about how you feel. Before the white man got to this land, the people that were already here were going to war with each other for the same land, taking it from each other. The white man came with better weapons and took it from them. The same land that they just took from somebody, the white man came and took it from them because he had better weapons than they had. That's it, that's all. The Indians or the natives that were already here, one tribe was stronger than the other. And they took the land from them. And then, guess what else they did to the other Indians? They made slaves out of them. So, I'm just reading the film, so who's going to get their ass blocked. Y'all think I'm playing. Okay, here we go again. Black Americans are indigenous people. Let me show you this. No disrespect. But what the hell I got to do with now? What the hell I got to do with us killing each other in our neighborhoods? What the hell I got to do with us killing our babies at an alarming rate through abortion? What the hell I got to do with black women getting more abortions than any other race of people? We indigenous people. So fucking what? What they got to do with in 2026, 3 days into the new year here in Mobile, Alabama, we already got 5 murders, black on black. Go let them know, the guy that pulled the trigger, that we are indigenous people, and see how they look at you. I don't give a fuck about that. When I got shot by another black man, I didn't look at him and say, man, don't you know we are indigenous people? When I got shot by another black man, I didn't look at that black man and say, hey, we was here first. I didn't look at him and say, hey, the white man stole the land from the Indians. I didn't look at him and say, hey, man, I forgive you. Because I know the reason you shot me is because the white man stole the land from the Indians. What the hell does this guy shoot me, my own people, shoot me, got to do with the white man stole the land from the Indians? Black folk with indigenous people. We was here first and all that. What the fuck they got to do with our situation now? What they got to do with you hate me? What they got to do with I can't have nothing around my own people? They're going to try to take it or unalive me for it. Oh, that's because the white man stole the land from the Indians. That's why I ain't safe around my own people. That's why I ain't safe. That goddamn white man. He stole the land from the Indians and the black folk that were here first. Y'all got the wrong one, man. I don't care nothing about that. That was so far beyond our time, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all act like y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know them folks. Them folk don't know y'all. Kunta don't know your ass. And you don't know Kunta. Oh my God. Here's another myth. The invader. If it wasn't for the invader, which is the white man, black people would not be in the oppressed state. Explain to me the black people that are oppressed by black people in African nations where there are no white folks. There are countries in Africa that are 100% ran by black people, and they're oppressing each other. Black people around the world are catching hell right now as a result of their own people. The way the white man, the way the Arab, the way any other group of people were able to oppress black people is because black people couldn't stick together. We never have. Ain't got nothing to do with 1960. We weren't sticking together in 1460. We weren't sticking together in 1260. We weren't sticking together in 550 BC. I told y'all I'm a historian. I go back beyond Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks. I go back thousands of years. And let me get this clown up. What's a lie? What's a lie? Negro by blood. Here go one of these woke Emotep dudes. What's a lie? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong or get blocked. I ain't got time to be going back and forth, you clowns. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. You're gonna keep saying that's a lie, and that's a block. You got blocked like the Kimbo Matumbo. Bye. I'm not going back and forth with you clowns. I got better shit to do than argue with a clown at 2:18 a.m. in the morning. Central Time. Somebody prove me wrong. I don't like saying shit. And then somebody else can come and say, nah, big boy, see right here, you were wrong. So what I do is, before I say something, I verify, I fact check that I'm telling the truth, that I got my ducks in a row. Then I say what I got to say. So when one of y'all come and say, nah, big boy, you wrong, I say, here you go right here. Show me your source. Show me your source that says I'm wrong, because here's my source that says I'm right. They say, black people, you always hear, we was kings and queens. Where? When? We have been. You're going to talk about the Moors. We're going to talk about Mansa Musa, the richest man that ever lived. He was a black man. Guess what happened? Got sold out by his own people. The so-called black rulers were able to be infiltrated by their own people. The same way Julius Caesar got. We've been selling each other out for years. Stop blaming the damn white man. We've been selling each other out before the white man existed. What are y'all talking about? Y'all remember y'all always used to say we was here first? Whatever happened to the old black folks? Y'all around here blaming the white man for everything, but yet y'all say we was here first. We the original people. Well, if we the original people, why in the hell y'all blaming the white man for all the wrongs in the world? Black folks is the original people. Y'all ain't never heard that before? I heard it growing up all my life. We the original man. We the first person on the planet. We the first civilization. We the first this, first that, first this. We was kings and queens. And we went from that to where we at now. Called it a white man. That's what y'all telling me. Yakub. I know about Yakub. Y'all trying to tell me we went from kings and queens ruling the world to where we are now. That's what y'all trying to tell me. And the white man did that. Even though, according to y'all, the white man's only been around a few thousand years, if that long. But we've been around since the beginning of time. But yet, the white man run everything. Appreciate it. And Apple See the World TV, and that's the guy that got you blocked. Hold on, let me get him out of here. Oh, you don't. How is you even able to comment? I'm supposed to block you, clown, the way you can't comment. I got it set to where only subscribers can comment. And you subscribe just to get blocked. What kind of shit is that? Hold on. You subscribe just to get blocked. Crazy world. Hold on, y'all. I just sit up, man, and I get so frustrated sometimes. And unless you somebody who's smart, you can't relate to what I'm talking about. Because you got two types of people in the world. You got smart people, and you got dumbasses. That's it, ain't no in between. You either smart or you're dumb as fuck. One of the two. The Tide got their ass whooped. End of discussion. No excuses. I'm embarrassed and ashamed to be an Alabama fan right now, but I am an Alabama fan. That's it. That's all. Let me let him on for a minute. Good evening. Good morning.
I was from Thailand. Last time I tried to talk, my mic was messing up pretty bad. How's it doing now?
Yeah, fine. I remember.
Yeah, as far as everything you say, I agree with.
How's life treating you over there?
It's treating me pretty good over here. Safe to say, most of the problems that people have in America now, I don't have to deal with them over here. I'm not saying they never will come here. I'm just saying they're not here right now in the village where I live at.
And that's all you can do is just get some relief for right now.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy the peace for long as it lasts.
Is the weather good?
Yeah, the weather's good. Actually, it's January the 4th, and I'm actually running my AC because it's hot here. It's cool to the Thai people, but it's actually still hot for me here.
What time is it?
It is 3:25 p.m. here in Thailand. If you're on the East Coast in America, it's about 12 hours ahead in time, and they don't celebrate daylight savings times here. So when you move the clocks forward, it's actually 13 hours ahead.
God damn! So you in the afternoon right now?
Yeah. Let me see. Today is Sunday. Is Sunday the 4th, 3:26 p.m.
It's 2:26 a.m. here. So we early in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering. I was kind of surprised to see you on live real early morning your time,
Yeah.
not going to
Well,
sleep.
I was up and I was gonna head out into town, and I changed my mind. I've gotten to a point where I don't want to do that. I don't want to go around be around people right now.
I hear you.
It's gotten to the point where what happened to you, Mr. Lister?
I'm right here. I'm getting my hair twisted. I ain't wanna
Oh yeah, you look a mess.
yeah.
You look a hot mess.
Mr.
Yeah, I do.
Lister was on the last live when I joined in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember you. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I hope everybody else is doing good.
So how she wants to know, do you make videos about life in Thailand?
I made some videos, but in October we had a flood, and after the flood I stopped making videos because of the cleanup and stuff like that. Plus the flood created a lot of extra stray dogs, and I had been feeding them. I'm currently at the house. We're feeding about 30 stray dogs
God
per
damn.
day. Yeah, trying to find them homes here.
What kind of dog?
Mixed dogs just on
All
the
the fucking
street.
mud.
Yeah, pretty much dogs that are mutts. They most of them pretty feral too, so you have to be careful. I just
Dang. That's a lot of food.
yeah. Thankfully, I make decent money. Plus, everything food is a lot way cheaper over here than it is in America.
What about the owners still? You think they're still living?
Honestly, I don't know, but they don't here in Thailand. They don't have dog sanctuaries, dog pounds, and stuff like they do in America. Some people throw dogs that they don't want out in the streets. They drop them off at the local Wat, the Buddhist temples, and with the flood, it created more dogs. I reckon and we got pictures up for anybody to see if that dog belongs to them, because during the flood people were looking for lost dogs.
Shit, what I'm saying, I'm hoping the parents, not the parents, but the owners are not,
They had a few people die from the flood, but not as many as it could have been. The highest part of the flood got up to about mid chest on me, and I'm 5'11", so it got up to mid chest there, so probably around about little over 4 feet or so.
Man, I was watching the Hurricane Katrina documentary on, is it Netflix?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. I watched the video on it.
Yeah,
it was on Netflix, but I forgot the name of it.
Come Hell or High Water.
That's it.
That shit was wild, man. And I lived through Katrina, but I didn't go through what New Orleans went through.
Right.
It tore our ass up too.
When the levees break, man, you know how it is in the South, man. Low sea level, so a lot of water is kept away by them levees that they build, and when they give away, that's it.
Just imagine though, if you'd have been to the beach, you see the wave. You might see a 5-foot wave or whatever. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, "Damn, that's a big wave."
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine a 25-foot wave.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't really think about that.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's gonna be 25-foot surge.
Yep.
Which means that's how high the water.
Yeah, above sea level. Yeah.
I'm like, hold on now, bro. You trying to tell me?
What about the tsunamis? 100-foot waves or more.
Damn.
Yeah, them tsunamis.
Oh yeah, they had one in Thailand. They had one in Thailand years ago on the beaches. only a lot of people died from it. Some people only survived because they climbed on the elephant. They climbed on an elephant, in an elephant sanctuary, and the elephant withstood the high power of the water rushing by them. It looked like destroyed everything back then. I forgot what year that happened. It was before I moved to Thailand.
Nature is crazy.
It is. But
Speaking of
at the same
which is life.
time, at the
Let me jump.
same time too, man, when you ain't got the infrastructure to withstand something like that, you kind of fucked up anyway.
Yeah, no problem, Angelito. This channel ain't nothing without y'all. It'll be just me here talking to myself. So I appreciate all y'all. You ain't got to thank me for listening to you. I'm glad you listened to me. Man, I'm out and about, right?
Yes, sir.
And this the weirdest shit. I go places now. And people run up to me and say, hey, man, I already know what they're going to say. I said, yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, I'll be watching. I'm like,
Yep.
that's the weirdest shit.
Hey man, I really, really think that's for you, man. You take to this like a fish to water, man.
But it feels weird to me because I still feel like,
Hey man, it's about to get even more crazy. Imagine your fame about to double,
how's
and
that?
I just feel like this year, man, whatever good people who are consistent, whatever it is they seek, man, I just feel like everything is going to become like 2.0. Like we living in a quantum realm right now, a quantum reality where problem solving what would take 90 minutes now takes 90 seconds. So yes sir, so being that we're in this algorithm, I feel especially with the motion you got, Big Ward, you what you have to say has value to a lot of people, and so you're ending up in a lot more people's timelines now. And of course, YouTube gonna lie about your numbers, and you know how they do.
You
You
notice
know,
that?
yes sir. It's like you'll get to a certain point, Big Ward, of subscribers, and then you'll just plateau. But man, it's just YouTube. But it's letting me know, Big Ward, that in a minute, bro, you about to blow up, man.
How in the hell I'm at 105,000 for like months now?
Yeah, you about to blow up. Cause they gonna kickstart it again, and you gonna see your numbers climb again. But what you gonna do when you get 500,000?
Same thing. Just be
That's it.
myself.
That's it. But a
Like,
lot more people gonna come up to you. And I know you ain't used to that, but you gonna have to learn how to navigate through that, because this is what come with it.
well, I know how to read energy.
Right. And you got discernment, so you good.
So long they don't come with that negativity,
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm a people person.
Right.
I just don't like haters.
Right. Don't be like P. Diddy and be like, man, they touched me. I gotta take a bath now. I gotta take a shower.
No. I'm a people person.
Gotcha.
But I changed over the years because I got stabbed in the back so many times.
I got you.
Because I used to trust everybody.
I mean, you guarded, so that's natural.
That's all. I'm guarded, but I'm not a person that don't like people. Get from around me. Who are you, you peasant? That's not me.
Right.
Most people don't like me because I'm allergic to bull crap.
I hear you.
I don't put up with it. I think why Big War has some people hating on him is because his light reveals what they hide in the darkness.
Shit, I don't. Let me ask y'all this question.
Yes, sir.
Maybe it's just me, but I was watching a video the other day, and the dude said it feels like people are not interested in anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Hold on.
I like where you going with that, man. People
Like
attention
the stuff you
span
might have
already.
used to be interested in. Like I used to love to fish, right?
Right.
I don't want to do shit no more. It feel
I
like
mean,
nothing has any.
You ain't
meaning.
motivated the way you used to.
But why?
If I was
I got a real simple answer for that. It's what we consume every day. Social media. It's social media that is making us detached from reality subconsciously. it's not a good or bad thing. It's a cause and effect thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to be successful in this type of sector, real life gonna suffer. And then you already working too, Big War, so you ain't got really no time to really do other stuff.
But now
So
with the
you know what I
fishing
mean?
thing, I stopped. Well, that's when I bought my truck. But I
Okay.
stopped that before I even got on here.
Oh, okay. You think it
That's-
has something to do with COVID then?
No, this before COVID. I sold my. I had a boat. I had a fishing boat. My last boat I sold in 2017 to help buy my first truck.
Oh.
And I promised myself that when I get the truck,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Make some money
I'm
and buy
reward
no
myself
boat.
by buying me a newer boat.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't bought a new boat and I ain't been fishing since.
I mean, well, shoot, times is tight then. How about that?
But from where I'm from, you can get a boat for the low.
Oh.
I just don't want one.
Well, why you think that is?
That's what I'm saying. Stuff I used to be interested in. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this a little bit. Hold on. Let you see where I'm coming from.
Okay.
You've got a gimme pig waiting,
Hold on.
so get in the game.
Say you get a surf shack on
God
Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with a pro surfer.
I'm starting to feel a difference. You and me both. I'm starting to feel a change. And it's been happening for quite some time now. I'm starting to realize that people are just losing interest in everything now.
Hold on.
They're losing interest.
This guy, hold on, let me give him a shout out. I ain't gonna just use his content. His name is Talk to Him Bro. TALKTOEM Bro. BRO. He got 7.8 thousand subscribers. But the video got like 70,000 views in 4 days. So a lot of people obviously can relate to what he's saying.
Gotcha.
So when I saw the title, I clicked on like, damn, this,
Yeah.
you know, it says millions are starting to lose interest in everything. Millions are starting to lose interest.
So what does that mean though? Cause that's kind of a general statement, like lose interest in everything. Like what you mean?
Right. That's what I'm gonna let you hear what he said.
Okay.
Because I kind of forgot.
In activities, they're losing interest in holidays.
Okay.
And I wonder
Okay. That's a point. That's a good point.
He said activities and holidays.
Yep. That's a good point.
I believe what's happening is people are so busy trying to survive, they don't have the time just to simply enjoy life anymore. You know, it's like now America, it seems like they're charging its citizens just
read
rent
this comment
to
right
assist
here.
in the country.
Read this comment. Can y'all read that?
Yeah. He said, I stopped listening to those channels. They will get you in a mode of depression.
What type of channel he think he on now? Well, if he gets you depressed, you in the wrong place. You might well go on. You might well get out of here. I had you blowing your brains out. Ain't that's funny to me, man? He stopped listening to the type of channel that he listens to right now.
Yeah. He scared that it's gonna breed depression.
Well, waking up would do that.
Yeah.
Going outside to do that. You ain't got to listen to this channel. Just go. If you want to be depressed, just go outside. Go to the store. Go to your mailbox. How in the hell is watching a YouTube channel gonna cause you to be depressed, but going outside don't?
You got a lot of people, they spend a lot more time on YouTube than even going outside.
Right, but don't blame YouTube because you're depressed when
There
really
you go.
you really coming to YouTube because you're depressed. Don't blame
like
your
that.
depression on YouTube
Come on now.
when in reality you coming to YouTube
Because you're depressed.
because you're depressed.
Yes, sir. Reality sucks right now.
Reality is why you're depressed, not YouTube, not this channel.
That's right.
All the channel is doing is talking to you about what you're dealing with. And maybe you can find some comfort in knowing that you ain't the only one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to depress you, but if you're depressed, hey, I ain't got to, you just depressed then.
I believe I'm with my buddy from Thailand on this one though. I think the economy has a lot to do with why people don't celebrate holidays the way they used to, and why people don't do a lot of activities. You know, like take trips and do
Okay.
things.
That's what I said. But let's go a little further with my brother right here.
Okay.
Because we've been feeling like this for quite some time. You and me both. Because the concerts that you used to go to, it's not fun anymore. The movies that you used to go see, they're not the same movies. And a lot of people are saying it's because we're maturing and we're older now. But I think it's deeper than that. I think it's a lot to do with the way that things are going on in this world and this economy. It's like we're drained. A lot of people are mentally drained. And their mind is so far gone that they don't feel like nothing is fun anymore. Because I'm starting to notice that. Because all the things that you thought that should be fun, it's not fun anymore. And then I seen a comment on my channel that got to me. They were saying that people are not having fun because they don't have enough financial stability to have fun. And then people who have financial stability, they can have fun all day, every day. And I want to know in the comments, is that true? Do a lot of y'all feel like that? Because I thought holidays wasn't just about money. And that's sad that we got to the point in this country that everything evolves around money. And I'm sad to say that.
Yeah.
But shop your new mattress your way at Ash.
We in America, Jack.
But I'm a fast forward to what he got to, like what you
Mhm.
just said about the money.
Yeah.
And it's because we don't have money the reason we ain't having fun. But he eventually would get to the point of where he would say, well, what about when we were children,
Mm-hmm.
when we just had fun with each other? We didn't have no money then either.
Right. Right.
But we had fun just hanging out with each other.
Right.
We had fun because me and my family, we grew up in the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we just sitting outside laughing and talking on the porch, playing cards.
Right.
We don't do that shit no more.
Uh-uh.
That didn't take no money.
Mm-mm. You remember
When
that
have
show?
we had money, to be honest with you?
You remember that show Good Times, don't you?
Right.
that's a
But
prime
we said
example.
it's because we ain't got no money, right? But when have we had money?
Not really.
We ain't never really had no money.
Right.
I believe many people today are under a low, constant grade of stress every single day, and having that is slowly eats away at everybody's soul. You know,
Right.
You lose your motivation in life. You lose your purpose. You lose direction.
Yep.
Well, what about, like, say for instance, tonight? People wonder why you on live this time of night, Big Water, this time of morning. Well, once upon a time, y'all know I would have been out on the town.
Right.
I ain't want to. I ain't want to do that. I just, goddamn, not this again.
Right.
Because what's going to happen? I'm going to go out on the town. I'm going to see a bunch of fake ass women that don't love me.
Right.
Bunch of fake ass dudes that don't love me.
That's right.
Everybody fronting and lying and pretending. When the last time you been out, mister, to a night spot?
It's been a minute, big boy. It's been a long time. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a long time.
Well, it ain't been a long time for me. Let me tell you what you're gonna see when you go out.
Okay.
You're gonna see people with their phones. And they're gonna be on the phone recording themselves, right?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be on like, like they having a good old time, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be
That's what.
sitting there watching them.
Yeah, that
You know
bothers
good.
me.
You right there in the same spot they in.
Yeah. That's why I don't hardly go nowhere now. I do not like people on their phones and they
But
sitting right beside each other.
hold on, watch this though. They're gonna be on that phone recording themselves, all pointing the camera and rocking like they're having a good time.
Right.
The party lit. And then you sitting there watching.
Yep.
And I see them put the phone down when they through recording, and they just sit there.
Yep.
But you were just on the phone recording yourself like you were lit.
Yep.
Stop recording. Now you look bored as hell.
It goes to what I said, my first suggestion, social media. What we're doing now.
Fake.
It's fake. And we're so consumed with what's not real, it's having an effect on our reality and what we're motivated to do outside of social media.
Right. It'll have you believing everybody having a good time, living their best life except you.
Right. But
Because
you want
you struggling.
but your perception and what you're projecting is you want to appear like you're having a good time when really you're not.
Right.
That's
you
a
think
scary
everybody
place
else
to
is.
be in. Yeah, that's a scary place to be in.
That's his world though.
Yeah. Oh
It's pretty sad that a lot of people today have to wear a mask just to try to fit in the world today. It's hard to be your true self.
Mm-hmm.
And what's even sadder about it, they wearing a mask to fit in a world with people that ain't shit either.
Come on, Big War.
Exactly.
You trying to impress people that ain't got nothing either.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to look rich around other broke folks.
Wow.
You trying not to look broke to people that are broke too.
God almighty.
That's what we're doing. Because the reality is 99% of people right now ain't doing too good financially.
That's right.
If you got $10,000 right now in America,
You're doing great. You're doing excellent.
and that ain't no money, man.
No. But considering that over 90% of Americans don't have $500 in the bank, you're doing excellent.
500, and this is what I do now. I'm gonna admit to you, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
You ever been to when you go to the ATM machine, like in a gas station or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody been before you, and they get a withdrawal or whatever, and they throw the receipt on top of the ATM machine.
Yep.
I grab it just being nosy and see what their balance is.
Right. Hey, I bet you there ain't nothing big. I bet you ain't seen nothing big.
It be where they done withdrew like $40.
See what I'm saying?
And then they got a balance, available balance of $220.
See what I'm saying?
Shit like that. And I'm telling you, it be stacked. People, they don't even care.
Mm-hmm.
They just, the receipt come out, they just throw it on top of the goddamn thing.
Your information's still right there available for the
But they
public.
don't check out what you gonna get. I'm broke.
That's right.
You gonna go steal my identity, you gonna get it back.
Wow.
I don't really want to say how much I have in my savings account, but here in Thailand, it's over $10,000.
Right.
But that's mainly because I'm in Thailand. If I was back home in America, I'll have to deal with the high cost of living. Plus, with my ongoing health problems, I have to deal with the high cost of medical. And that was eating me alive when I was in America. That's one of the main reasons I came overseas was for the lower medical costs.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing 5 different specialists, you can only imagine how much that costs per month.
Right.
Check this out right here. Let me see where he went. He think he doing bad. Right here, look.
We say, I got credit card debt worth $4,500, the $5,500. Yeah,
that ain't shit.
That ain't nothing, man. Considering, you know how many people's student loans are in the tens of 20s, hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt.
Man, I heard, but that student loan debt the way you went to college.
Right.
I actually done heard people say they credit card debt.
Mm-hmm. And
then
like
80,000. Like,
yeah.
God damn.
And not to mention people how much they owe in taxes and stuff like that.
Don't mention taxes. That's me. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm hiding out now.
What about all those people that got useless degrees and went into a lot of debt for them, and now they're not even doing the same job that they went to college for? They
Man,
doing
what?
something
that's
else.
90
That's the
90%.
majority of degrees.
Yeah, that's 90% of people that got a degree.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of people with a college degree right now in that situation.
Yep. And
A
not
waste of
only
goddamn
that,
time.
they working in a job that don't require a degree, and they got a degree.
Well, if
I
I
know
could,
that situation.
if I could change that, which there's no way I can't. If I was doing the college, it would be degrees that people can actually find real jobs, and if they do really well, get a good GPA and stuff like that. Not only the college teaches them, but helps them find a job. Help them to find a job. But that's not how the world works. Now you get out of college with a degree, and they want you to have 5 years of experience.
That's right.
But how you get the experience if you never get able
There you
to
go.
work the job?
Bingo. That's a great question. It's a great question.
Well, I got the answer to that question because I had to deal with that when I got my CDL.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Got another troll.
What
And
are you
then just
talking
imagine living in a world with a bunch of trolls, man. I'll block this dude. Let me
Man,
show
2026, Big War, you better get used to it, man, because your number's about to probably double.
Like, what sense does it make? The live stream is
This
dead.
live
But you here.
stream is dead. Shoot.
But he here though.
Yeah.
You know what he want to see? Probably somebody on here cussing and clowning and
Yeah.
acting a fool and fighting and
That's
bitch
right.
this and
That's right.
Finesse 2 times said this and Glorilla said that.
Not Finesse 2 times.
No, that's what he want to see. Some shit like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Want to see you saying that you lost your job, that you're
Right.
about ready to lose your
Mhm.
home, your wife cheated on you and left you, and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
all
That's
that man versus woman bullshit, all that shit going on online now.
Right, let me
Let's
find him and block
let's
this
follow
dude.
what he into.
What he went.
I
Not-
think the main
Oh, no, go ahead,
thing. I think the main thing people have to understand: the world profits from misery. Misery creates the most money in the world.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me.
What the clown went? Hold on, y'all. Y'all can finish. Let me. I'm trying to find
Okay.
him. I lost him.
Okay. But yeah, man, that's like wars. Wars are funded. So
And funded.
They're
By
funded.
the same people.
Come on now. Playing both sides.
And talking about funding war, take
Mhm.
Russia for example.
Right.
They funded their war through the oil barrel prices.
There you go.
Keeping them high up. Also, Iran, all the things they're doing, that's being funded by the oil barrel prices.
And man, and I didn't know if you knew this, but Somalia has their own currency, but they're not recognized by the rest of the world as being a independent sovereign state. But Israel is the first country in history to recognize Somalia and recognize their currency. And if you don't know, that's our biggest ally, Israel. So I think them acknowledging Somalia's currency when no other country, NATO, nobody. And Israel's the first to step up and do it, is to let you know there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Because if you notice that everything that's going on with our military and with the government is happening congruent, it's simultaneously. Everything is kicking off at the same time. Venezuela, Nigeria, everything. So I feel like if you see everything happening at the same time, chances are everything is related one way or another. So it's a lot of moving parts going on.
And what's now? I was finna say something. I ain't gonna say nothing about them people. You know we can't talk about them.
Oh yeah. That's why I said they country. I just said Israel versus.
It's every
You can,
country,
you can talk about them. I can't.
Yeah, they're yeah.
You
every
know.
country has its most usually has its own currency. This is Thai baht, and this is the currency used in Thailand. And this is about 1,000 baht in Thailand. Is roughly $32 USD.
God damn.
That's crazy.
1,000.
Well, you be over there balling, Big War. Go to Thailand.
Shit, I ain't got no more money than he do. Shit.
There's a. I saw a video where a guy is living in Bangkok and he's living off his retirement. He gets $1,400 a month and he's living decently in Bangkok.
Mm-hmm.
If you got $2,000 or more or of income that you can to support yourself per month overseas in places like Thailand, you'll be doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about that is, oh, no, that ain't it.
Yeah, you're right. It's not that easy.
The thing about it, like I watch this guy, Trinius Henderson channel. He moved to Thailand.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it like, he a younger dude. I'm not at that stage now the way I don't want to see a bunch of women.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I don't really want to be. I don't have no desire to be bothered.
I hear you.
So, seeing a bunch of hot young, women, that don't excite me.
I hear
When
you.
when I moved
That's
over,
all it is to do over there. Go to the beach and kick it with hot women.
I got married.
I mean, it sounds like fun, don't it?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I'm at a point now where maybe I've done all that without it.
Could be Big War. Could be you changing individually. You just personal development.
I'm trying to find something in life that's truly like, what is this shit? I done did all that. It kind of reminds me of Solomon.
Yeah, King Solomon.
When he said he tried to find the meaning of life.
Right.
And he had the money to do anything he wanted to do.
That's right.
He didn't deny himself anything.
Mm-hmm. What did he ask God for though?
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
That's it.
One of the worst mistakes I ever made.
That's right.
Because he gave it to me and now I'm miserable.
But because of that, Solomon's temple was built.
Yeah, you can have a temple and still be miserable.
That's true. That's true. But somebody else's misery could be somebody else's, happiness. And at the end of the day, ain't sacrifice ain't that's about life too. Sometimes people live their life to please others. And in self-reflection, it's self-rewarding versus them looking for a reward for doing for others. A lot of people sometimes live their life just based on service, and the self-reward is a self thing. Self-reward, kind of like what you do here. You don't look for nothing, but yet you give yourself and the best version of yourself, man. So much wisdom, man. I'm talking about millions of dollars worth of game for free, because I feel like the reward is a self-reward thing. You don't do it for any other reason than you just feel like it's in your heart to do.
I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I tell a lot of people my advice is based on my life experiences, but that doesn't mean that it's right for everyone. Everybody has their own life, their own experiences, and how they perceive happiness.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of missed the days when I still thought that women would love you unconditionally. I missed when I asked for
Man.
knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Like
Right.
that was one of the worst things I ever asked for.
I hear you.
And they say be careful what you ask for because you just might get it.
Absolutely.
Big
So
Ward.
Especially dealing with that topic.
I asked for this back in I remember sitting on my porch back in 93.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why in the hell I asked for that.
Because he gave it to you.
I was too young to even, I was 20, maybe 19 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what I had read the Bible. That's what I did. And it was in Proverbs, the one of them saying, ask
Oh,
God
yeah.
for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Yes, sir.
Because I wanted to be rich. I really want to ask God for $100 million.
And he gonna still get to you.
But the book says ask for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right.
And then I get the $100 million. So I asked for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Right.
He messed around and gave it to me. Now I'm miserable. I don't even want the $100 million no more.
That's it. But guess what? Wisdom is usually referred to in the Bible as a female.
Many people consider too much wisdom a burden in life.
Mhm.
Too much knowledge.
Like a female. Let me stop. But what I'm saying in the Bible, if you look at it, wisdom is referred to as a woman.
Big Ward, do you remember me talking about how I met my wife in Thailand? Do you still remember that?
Yeah. And how
My
she helped?
wife used to be my housekeeper. I had a stroke in Thailand, and
Right, I remember.
she helped me recover without expecting anything extra in return.
Is
And
she American?
no, she's Thai.
See, that's the difference.
Yeah,
I don't have that luxury.
Right.
I would say a lot of women overseas probably will make better wives than westernized countries, but you still have to be careful because you still have bad women, bad men in all countries.
Ain't nothing
You have to-
foolproof. Ain't nothing foolproof.
Oh man, I've seen a lot of guys come over here. They wind up chasing the same women that they ran
Right.
away from back home.
That's
And
right.
then they wonder why they're miserable in life.
Because in life, you can't run away from yourself. I don't give a damn where you move to. You still gonna end up looking at the same mirror.
I
You have
believe this. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. I believe it's just as many good women in America as it is in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
I agree on that.
Yep.
It's just the thing is, you gotta find her. I hope
That's
she
it.
find you. You happen to find a good one, or you could have found one that wanted to rob you and kill you.
Or the one that you reject that you don't want, that like you and that's into you, but you don't like that person. So you look over that. So you look over that person.
What women do every day.
Yeah.
I
Well,
believe-
yeah, literally. Yep.
I believe what's
Ain't taking no shots, but it is what it is.
I believe what's happening is people go outside and they don't want to drown in a sea of trolls to find a good partner in life. You know, it's
And the good one.
all the poor responsibilities, actions without consequences. It just
That's
makes it
right.
harder and harder to find a good person. They
In the
out there
words
and
of
they
my-
assist.
In the words of my
It's-
uncle, let them suffer. It's not my job to worry about that. We need to all focus on who are into us versus what we don't have. Look at what we do have and appreciate it, and the value in itself, the value will grow.
It's like I tell a lot of people, you can't save somebody from drowning when you're drowning yourself.
Hey, that remind me of Ward, that his drowning testimony, that miracle that happened. You remember you told us about that, Big Ward, about your experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. That supernatural experience. You
Right.
drowning. Just something like that.
I want to show y'all something else. Another reason why.
Oh, I have my own experiences. I believe in supernatural forces.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you another reason why. And I said this before, and now you're gonna hear a woman say it, especially in America.
Mm-hmm.
Of why it's so hard for a man to find a woman that truly love him.
Right.
Hold on,
What's she talking about?
let me turn it up.
I do always ask too, because I know we kind of deviate. Cause I want to get back to the topic, but I always ask the women on the panel, what percentage of women do they think is bisexual? And it's always an 80 to 90%.
All women are bisexual.
I think
All women, even if they date niggas all their life, they have had a cousin, a friend, or someone, or even the pillow princess aspect. All women are bisexual, and even most of the time, especially the feminine girls that want to play like, oh, I'm straight, but I like a bad bitch. She only like a bad bitch because she want her to eat her pussy and bring home her nigga. That's it.
That is well, Al.
She said all women are bisexual.
I can agree.
Hey, I just a woman saying this, but I said it. I said like 95%. She said all of them.
I remember the video where you're saying some of the women saying they wish they had a world where it was nothing but women on it.
Right.
And that for anything to happen, those women have to be bisexual or, be like women for that to really happen.
So what would constitute as a woman being bisexual? Who she sleep with, or is it outside of who she sleep
You
with?
ain't got to sleep with them to be
Okay.
attracted to them.
So okay, I get it. So if you're attracted to other women, that might be
No, that ain't
considered.
You like women.
Dang. Well, that explains a lot because a lot of women, like as far as they fashion and aesthetics, get dressed for other females.
Right. It ain't for
they
us.
impress. Hell no. Man, I got a younger sister in her 20s, and so I'm around a lot of her and her friends, and yeah, when they dancing and shit, it's all up on each other. When they twerking and shit, is all you would think they dancing with dudes. It ain't even a nigga around.
They slapping each other on the ass.
Hell yeah. And I'm sitting here like, man, I'm the old nigga. I'm the old nigga in the party because when I remember that won't never cool when I was younger coming up.
If you saw two men doing that,
Oh, it's over.
it's over with.
It's over with.
So that's another thing I'm looking at. Like when I go out, that's another reason why I don't want to go out no more. I'm like, when I wasn't looking for nobody, no way.
Right,
But
right.
it's just the principle. I'm in this atmosphere.
I hear you.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
When the guy said that watching YouTube depresses him, I'm like, I'm depressed just being out in the world,
Right.
seeing this fake shit. How you
Right.
depressed on YouTube when all you gotta do is open the door and get depressed?
Right.
I'm
It's
out
like
in the real world where I'm looking at these women and I'm knowing they don't like men.
I tell a lot of people you can't blame others for what you allow in your life. You have to take responsibility for the choices you make.
Mm-hmm. That's why.
And even doing that, just look at the world and society and stuff like that. It makes it harder for a good person to thrive now these days.
Let them suffer, man. Let them suffer. If they like what they like, that's room. That's more for me.
She said 100% though.
Man, I've seen some stuff with straight women that it'll make me scratch my head. I ain't gonna lie. Like you said, with the dancing and the twerking on each other and grinding, I see women staring at other bitches' asses. Like, you know what I mean? I see it. I don't know what to say other than if you say they bisexual, I just gotta go with it.
Girls
said,
thirsting over girls.
It don't mean that she done been with another
Right,
woman.
right.
If you like for me, I have no desire for a man at all.
Right.
Well, not that I ain't never been with a man, which I haven't. Not just that part. I don't desire one either.
Right.
So,
right.
They don't. A man don't like say me as a bodybuilder. If you
Right.
like that's what I like to do, but I'm not in
Right.
shape right now. And you're the dude in shape. I will acknowledge, damn boy, you real.
Right, right,
But I don't desire you.
right. It just aligns with what your interest is.
Right. I want abs like that. I
Right,
want
right,
to be
right,
you know, but other than
right.
that, I'm not looking at you like, damn, I wouldn't mind. Boy, that, you know,
Yeah.
She's saying even if women don't act on it, they still think it.
Wow. Wow.
I
That's
never,
crazy.
I
Because
never thought
that's
of
coming
another
from a
man that
woman.
way.
So that's crazy.
But you got to look at who it's coming from. Also, a black woman.
Oh, damn.
So you got to. That ain't all. You know how they.
Yeah.
I don't
Damn.
want to be totally disrespectful to black women, but you got to look at
Where it's coming from.
it's coming from a black woman.
I hear you.
Yeah, but
So
it's also
it's a good possibility she don't know the hell she talking about.
Right.
it's also social media promoting that stuff.
Like
Yeah,
Miss Andrea said, she only desire masculine men.
I hear you.
And I got to take her at a word.
Right.
Well, she ain't got to lie about it. Who asked her?
Right.
She says she only desire masculine men. So I'm quite sure I'm not going to sit here and believe that don't no woman out here want just a masculine man only. If it ain't but 10 of them, they still exist. But it's just
Everyone-
the fact that you got a women that are willing to say that, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you see it with your own eyes
Yeah.
that, hey, it may not be 100%, but that number high.
It is.
Everybody has their preferences to what attracts them to another partner in their life.
Right.
But
Right.
they have to be based in reality. You know, a lot of people fantasize and they want guys with six packs, six figures, 6 inches, and all this other stuff. They only assist in fairy tales or the Chads throw out there in the world. They just use the woman and move on to the next. You know, as far as a
Let me ask y'all
stable
this.
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking about bi women, do you think people are born gay or choose to be gay?
I think your X and Y chromosomes can be thrown off at birth. I do think there's a chemical thing involved too.
In other words, so you say I believe they born that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Now, but that doesn't mean that's not the only reason that you can become gay. Trauma can make you gay too, and influence. But I also believe what can make you homosexual, you could be born that way as well.
okay. I say the majority are born that way.
Right.
With
Right.
a handful because of trauma.
Right. Like molestation and stuff like that.
Right. But overall, I think the majority of them are born gay
Right.
because I got family members that are.
Right.
I
Right.
got friends that I grew up with that are.
Right.
And I just flat out ask them. You know me.
Yeah,
I
man.
ain't just get like this.
You're a funny dude, man.
So I just flat out ask them, and they said, "Man, I was born like this."
I got you. I got you.
I believe it's mainly due to a hormonal imbalance.
Right.
And then society and circumstances, how they've been raised, also influences some of this. Also,
I don't know about that because this been going on since the beginning of time.
Right.
Oh yeah.
The society we in ain't always been the society, and people still were gay.
That's right.
Before social media, before
I'm talking about ancient Greece. We can go
Right.
back. Yeah.
I think that's mainly due to hormonal imbalances back then.
Right.
And it
right
Now you
something, but it's still something to do with your birth.
That's right.
yes, I agree.
Whether it was hormonal or not, that's your birth though.
That's right.
I agree.
And I think the majority of people that are gay were born that way.
Mhm.
They didn't choose it. Like, cause think about this. I love women. I don't remember what age I was when I chose to love women. I just always did.
Right.
I didn't have a day one day where I went to class and they said, now today is the day you choose between men and women. And I said, well, I'm going to choose women. I didn't do that.
They kind of doing that in class now. They are saying, what do you choose to identify as?
Right. But that ain't how I grew up. I grew up in the real world. So when did you choose your sexuality?
I didn't have the right to choose, brother.
No, I'm saying
Oh, it just happened. It just
Right.
happened.
It chose you.
Right.
So I can't. There's nothing I can see happening to make me say, "Damn, that man look good."
Right.
I want him.
Right.
I can't make that. That choice can't be made.
You think women thinking like that?
Well, as you
I
know,
don't know.
as you know, in Thailand, they have a lot of lady boys here. And
Okay.
some of them, if you look at them, they're actually really beautiful.
Oh shit!
It doesn't mean that I don't want to have. If they got the wrong package, I don't want to have nothing to do with them. I've seen guys get drunk, and the lady boys will sit there. You like lady boys? You like lady boys? They sitting there telling them that they are a man dressed as a woman, and the guys side they go, "Ain't no way you can be a lady," and they take them on home back to the hotel instead.
Damn.
Man, I could just only imagine the first question that popped up.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit popping up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My thing is I feel like everybody, like you said, had the right to like who they like. But if they telling them, if they ain't tricking them and them believing that they're a woman, they telling them they're a man and they still doing it, that's on them.
They wanted to.
He wanted, yes, sir. He wanted that.
I think that's the difference between lady boys and the transgenders back in America. In Thailand, they will tell you that they're a lady boy. They don't say they're a man. They don't say they're a woman. They say they're a lady boy, which means a man dressed as a woman that has sexual interests in men.
You involved with somebody, I think it'll be smart if you be honest with them. Let them know, because you don't want to find out the hard way. And
So
don't get nobody to right. Yeah.
Have to do the you have to do the crocodile Dundee test where they were saying that woman was a lady boy. That woman's a man. That woman's a man. He walks up to the old lady and he grabs her in her nether regions, as you call it, and she was a woman. She giving her a phone number and giving her hotel key out to him. It was pretty funny. It's a pretty funny skit.
Crazy. I know Dave Chappelle. Did y'all see Dave Chappelle latest stand up he did?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, at the end he was talking about when he was in Dubai, he was able to make jokes about transgenders, but in the United States he can't say this shit. They'll have his head. So I think that's kind of interesting too, where you can talk around other countries it's not so much tradition and custom, so people can talk about it more loosely. But here in the United States, once you start talking about any alphabet community, you got to worry about the community coming back at your ass.
Oh God, look at this, man. Here we go.
Let's say it says Trump is doing everything else but send out 5,000 to all low income families to get this. So what is he saying? Like, is this referring to the stimulus checks that he's talking about?
Man, I'm gonna let you figure that shit out. I don't feel like it.
Can I read it again? He said Trump is doing everything else but send out 5,000 to low income families to get this economy back in order. Okay, so you actually think any president can help us with anything in this country? Like the president alone has the ability to just okay money. Okay.
Well,
Trump stated that he's going to try to do a $2,000 stimulus check for the American people.
And the key word try.
Right.
Yeah. He can sit there and say that, but the government, the Senate, and all that,
Right, they got to vote on that shit. House
they
of
got to vote
Representatives,
on
right.
it. And if it does happen, it's going to be close to midterm elections because it makes them look good.
It's the biggest. This the biggest midterm election in history.
So it's a good chance you might see a stimulus check, but
Yeah,
if
all this
if they
shit political.
if they do it, it's going to be close to the midterm elections to make them look good.
You know it.
That's
You
probably
know
just
it.
somebody thinking that, the Democrats are better.
That's crazy, man.
I'm so done with that.
I mean, at this point, how is the playing the political game doing anything for any American, the average American at this point? What is the playing the political game doing?
For either side.
Right, for either side. What is it doing?
I stated before, American leaders sold America sold for profit at the expense of the American citizens. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, they both serve the same master.
Come on now.
Listen, man.
Left wing, right wing, same bird.
Joe Biden got in office in 2020.
Yep.
And the whole time, shit was fucked up.
Right.
I'm talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
To where a guy who been convicted of 34 felonies say anything on his mind, one of the most unorthodox politicians ever, he won. They talk about how bad Trump is. Well, what does that say about you that you lost to him?
Wow.
Think about that.
Yeah. They literally don't.
They don't get it.
They picking the lesser between the two evils.
So think about that. How bad you got to be if Trump is that bad?
Yeah.
And you still lost.
Yep. You got to
So
be
they
way
couldn't
worse.
do nothing but make excuses. If
That's
it calls
it.
you what you call it when you don't want to vote for a woman? Misogyny.
Yeah.
Racism. They couldn't accept the fact that now you horrible.
And then
Even
when
though
she
he bad, you worse than him.
and then when she lost, they kicked it to the curb.
And she's still trying to pop up every now and then. Nobody's thinking
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah. Nobody thinking about you.
Not even the so-called people that
Supported
voted for you.
There you
They
go.
don't want you now. They're gonna want
Nope.
you when the primary come around.
There you go.
They're gonna get who they really want.
There you go.
He was thrown on them.
Come on now.
And they hated Trump so bad that they went on and
Right.
supported him.
Right.
But when they had a choice to pick her, they didn't.
They didn't. Come on now. Talk about it.
Now they mad at us because we don't like her.
Come
Y'all didn't
on.
like her either.
Wow.
Y'all didn't pick her. The Democrats throwed her on you.
There you go.
Y'all didn't choose her.
Sure didn't.
They're talking about a goddamn dictator.
I can say out of all the presidents that we had since I've been born, not one of them has really done anything for me that personally affected my life, making it better.
They actually don't.
No. Because
Unless
they're not
that depends on the government.
because they're not in position to. They got a boss. Somebody if the president don't play ball, we are a country where we assassinate our own. If the damn president don't play ball, you'll see some shit the next morning on the news. I'm telling you.
Check this out. Trump went to Venezuela for that oil.
Yep, and he
And if
ain't
he did,
letting
so
the
what?
opportunity. Right.
So what?
That's just one of the reasons they went over there.
Yeah.
There's multiple, but the main reason, oil.
Damn right. Right.
Oil, the drugs, the immigration, the stuff that's going on it, the strategic value that it places, keeping it away from China.
Yeah, and I'm
Russia,
like, the war,
and Iran.
like, so what?
We got to
Right.
protect our national security.
Yeah.
And if we benefit from it, profit from it, so what?
I mean, I never seen.
What'd happen if the rest of the world got oil and we don't?
They would cut us off from the oil, raise the prices high for America, and they would fuel the drugs and immigrants.
What you think people like this would be saying then?
There you go.
Go
Good
take the
question.
oil.
Good question. Yep.
They would be condemning Trump and other people for going into Venezuela to begin
No, I'm
with.
saying if America got to a point to where all Russia, China, Iran, they own all the oil, we ain't got none.
Right.
So now we dead because we don't have any oil, and our leader wasn't strong enough to not let that happen by
Wow.
any means necessary.
Right.
You cannot let that happen. No matter what you got to do, you got to knock some folks' head off.
That's it.
You cannot let us get to a point where we ain't got no food, no resources.
What
we're
Trump
dead.
say?
There's
America.
millions
What's
of people dead.
Trump's initiative say America first. Period.
Listen,
America
man,
first.
there's 400 and some million people in America.
Right.
We're all dead without the resources.
Absolutely.
So
the whole country runs off of oil.
the whole
without it-
world.
The whole
Yeah,
world.
pretty much.
Fossil fuel.
So
Fossil
it's only so much on this planet,
That's it.
and everybody need it.
That's it.
So it's every man for himself.
That's it.
Now, y'all sit y'all stupid ass around trying to play the good guy, the moral high ground,
Mm-hmm.
and your ass gonna be around here starving.
Absolutely.
Have any of y'all ever read up on the Georgia Guidestones and what it talks about and how they go talk about achieving it? When you read it, at first it sounds pretty good until you actually think of what they would actually have to do to achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things they're talking about is the world has over 8 billion people today. They talking about reducing the world population to 500 million. How you
Right.
actually go and do that?
Through the Bill Gates initiative, depopulation through vaccine. Like he has a whole TED talk, a whole TED presentation on how can we get the 8 billion down to 500 million, and it's scary because he's saying it as if having more people on Earth is somehow a problem. Like how is adding to the planet a problem?
When there's still plenty of land that we don't occupy.
Right. What is he talking about?
There's plenty of untapped resources not being used in the
Absolutely.
world.
So then you have to ask yourself, what is really going on? Is this the
But it's
same? Is this the same man buying up all the goddamn farmland? The same dude that's trying to bring the 8 billion down to 500 million. That's the same tech tycoon that's buying up all the damn farmland. Why?
Oh, they were talking about how many kids you can have, and most of those people that were involved in the Georgia Guidestones, they have 5, 6,
Yeah.
8, 9 kids, and
Yeah.
telling you that you need to reduce how many children you have in your
Yeah.
family.
And I guarantee the number he's trying to get rid of, he ain't included in that number.
Heck no. Heck no.
None of us are included in that number.
None of them.
No, we are. He not.
Right.
Him and his family.
Yeah. They straight. And that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
I meant.
Who determines who live and who die? What type of shit is that?
Even
Well,
bigger question. For me, that's when I start thinking about God.
Wow. Wow, big war. Playing God. Wow.
No, I'm saying what I mean by that is God the only one can stop the shit. We can't stop it because we too far divided to unite to be able to stop them.
I don't think it's meant to be stopped.
But why? Who got control of that for real? It ain't Bill Gates.
No, it's the people, the
No,
power,
who
the
the final
powers.
authority over everything?
To me, if you ask me, I say the people.
I say God.
I
If
hear
there
you.
is
I
one.
feel like God is so general for a lot of people though. Like your God ain't everybody else God.
Right.
So that's why I say I say it's the
That's why I say
people.
if there is one.
Right. And to me, I feel like instead of looking for something that's invisible and believing in everybody testimony, and you'll be here all day, you got to look within yourself, because it's yourself that you carry around every day. It's yourself that how you deal with everybody else. So
So
you
now,
gotta deal with yourself.
so now we on our next topic. Guess what that
Okay.
is?
Yes, sir.
Guess.
Good God, I have no clue.
You just said it.
It's got to do with God and religion.
Is he real?
Yep. And I say he real to those who believe he real, but in essence, prove to me outside of a personal experience that he is, that we all can unanimously, outside of breathing, how can you prove that we all can vote, say, yeah, that's gotta be God? Everybody gonna have three different answers.
And, and another question: if he is real, what does he do?
Right.
What does he
It's-
do?
It's like you said in one of your videos. It's like he sits back and watches watch humans move around, living the daily
like
lives,
he's watching TV.
like a TV series.
You might be on to something. And that there is a God that might be all his job is to watch.
Right.
Yeah, but
and our job is to entertain him.
That's it. And we, most people they might not, want to agree with it, but I think it's something to look at. I think we are the entertainment of God.
And here's another good question: is God a man or feminine? Who gave him the sexuality?
Religion did.
If you ain't so God, if you say man, that means God got a pipe.
Right.
If you say woman, he got a coochie. What he doing with it? He having sex?
That's it.
So
and if he
basically
both,
you asking whether
if he
he's a god
unisex,
or a
he got
goddess.
both parts. Then you're talking about the Baphomet.
Yeah, but in spirit, does he actually have a gender?
That's what I'm
That's the real
saying.
question.
And if he genderless, or do he got both parts, both organs?
I believe in a creator, but to say who that creator actually is, I haven't found a true answer.
Man, you'll be here all day. Now that's why I don't even
Yeah.
get into that shit, man.
And that's what I say. I believe there's a creator,
Right.
but that's all I know.
That's it.
Because to be for real, if God is real,
right?
What I'm in the you believers out there, you Christian, Yahweh, Yahshua, whoever y'all is.
Mm-hmm.
What does God do on a daily basis? What is he doing? Is he sitting? Is he watching us like it says?
Wait, say sit high, look low. Ain't that what he say?
Right. Do you pray and he makes stuff? He do stuff you prayed for? Was he gonna let your mama die and then you prayed and he changed his mind? How does that work?
Big War, I believe in predestiny, man. I believe it ain't shit that you can do that can deter you from what it is you already meant to do. And if that got something to do with God, cool. But I do know that you are one of one. And there's no possible way that you can ever be born and be duplicated again. So you are meant to be here on purpose. When your mom gave birth to you, you were in competition with millions of other sperm to impregnate that egg and fertilize that egg. And you beat all of them out for you to get here. So for me, it's hard for me to believe that everything else isn't as accurate as you even being here. So even if you consider things that you go through as a mess up or a learning experience, to be the best version of ourselves, we have to go through struggle. And by you lifting weights, you know all about that. You gotta pound, you gotta add that stress so you can, you know what I mean, maintain your strength. If you lifting small, you're gonna be small. You gotta lift big to get results.
Right.
You
You
know what I'm
also
saying?
you also got to ask, God created mankind, but who created God? Because
That's it.
something doesn't come from nothing.
Come on now. but you
then
always
how do we
taught
know
that he
that?
always existed.
We don't. All
But
we
how do we
doing
know
is
something don't come from nothing if we wasn't there in the beginning to know that?
That's right.
we
So
truly
maybe
don't.
something did come from nothing.
We truly don't. It's based on mankind, humankind trying to interpret,
That's
make
it.
their own interpretation on what they believe.
hmm That's
Hey,
why
man,
I believe in universal law. Things
this shit deep as hell.
gravity,
Look at
things
this right here.
like oxygen. I wish I didn't win that race. What are you talking about?
The race that you were talking about with the sperm.
Oh,
To be honest, there've been
I
days
hear you,
like that for
Time.
me.
I hear you,
I
Time.
was just thinking that, like, you won the race just to get here and say, damn,
Yeah.
boy, I hate I won.
No, that ain't the right mind frame, brother. That ain't the right.
Also think of this. God created the world and then he flooded the world because there was so much sin. He's an all-knowing God. He knows everything, the past, the present, and future.
Right.
If he floods the world knowing that mankind is going to eventually go back to sin where he has to come back again a second time, why wouldn't you just wipe out humanity then and be done with it?
Right. If you know about
From the beginning.
make a point. So right.
Man, that shit crazy as hell, man.
That's why I say again, man, I don't get into all of that. I study with what we all can see, what we don't gotta guess, and I deal with concrete shit. You know what I mean? That way you don't gotta go back and forth with semantics with somebody on who God is.
It's like Adam
You
and Eve.
know, if you jump yourself off that building, your ass is dead. If you don't believe in nothing else, you believe in life and you believe in death.
If you believe in the Garden of Eden with Adam and Eve, they never thought about eating the forbidden fruit until the devil was allowed into Eden to tempt them. And who allowed them in there? God.
Why
Right.
put the fruit the way they can get to it?
Right. Why even create the what is it? The tree of knowledge and evil, or good and evil? Think about that.
There was actually
If you ain't
two
wanted
fruits.
to have it, why put it there?
Come on.
It's like two fruits. There was one of the forbidden knowledge and one of the tree of life.
Right.
And
But
if
they could eat of the tree of life, but they couldn't eat on the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. That's the tree they couldn't eat off of.
Well, he should have put it there.
If you read the book of Enoch that's excluded from the Bible,
I read the book.
About it.
Yep.
It talks about them eating the forbidden fruit, and then they say if they ate from the tree of life, they would be just like us.
Right. Also,
would
the
you
book
even-
sorry, because I read the book of Enoch too. Also, the book of Enoch talks about God's wife. God has a wife.
Yeah.
And
Also,
her
the
name
way-
is Ashira.
Yep. And if you
Look
read
at this. Read that comment right there.
Okay. Dimitri says, "Did you know males didn't show up on this planet until 3 million years ago?
300 million.
300 million years ago. Excuse me. The feminine has been here longer. So
that's like
I was talking to somebody about that yesterday.
Yeah.
That very same thing. That women were here first.
Yeah. That don't. So
it's not Adam came first and God took a rib out.
Right.
Women were here first, and women were able to do what you call it? They were able to produce males.
I got
you. You got species right now that are female that are able to reproduce male. I forgot what you call those things.
I forgot the name of it, but worms are like that. They can self-reproduce without having
asexual. That's it. That's it.
They produce male and female.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So
they don't
I've heard it said that the female was here first.
Hey, I'm all for it.
The woman is the creator.
I hear you. But
Have
at,
you
but
have
at
you
the end
read?
of the day, you need at this point you still need man and female typically to keep this thing going.
What we are now, what we have
Right,
evolved to.
right. And,
If
and so
you
one must have to ask yourself, why would you have to evolve from something that was supposed to be designed to work?
That's another question.
person
If it was just all women and women produced everything, why wouldn't it still be like that?
Right.
Why did it get to a point where now you need a man to reproduce
There you go.
when it could have
if
just
you
stayed to where you just needed a woman?
Come on now.
if you read the
So now that
books
don't make
that
sense.
That's
if
what I'm
you read the
saying.
book omitted from the Bible, it speaks of the first woman being named Lilith, not
Yeah, Lilith. Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah.
And
Hey
I
man,
was looking at the
I
comments
said
saying
this one.
y'all are gone crazy.
Mhm.
I've said this before. It feels good blocking these son of bitches. I just wanted to get that out there.
Well, you
You
have to toss
you get pleasure out of blocking people.
Man,
Big
I be
Ward.
blocking the hell out of these. While y'all talking, I'm steady blocking.
you had to toss the trolls back up under the bridge where they belong.
Come
Now, I
on,
don't even
man.
say nothing. They don't even know I done blocked them. I don't read the comment out loud. I don't do shit. They just still be typing and wonder why they comment ain't showing up no more.
Yeah,
Crazy.
if you listen, I say they say. I never said what I actually personally believe, except for a few things. When I personally believe it, I say I believe. Where I'm not exactly sure, I say they say. So it's two different things. Was it actually a Lilith before Eve? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't really tell you. I wasn't there.
Man,
But
I done got to a point where I don't care about nothing no more. We can't figure this shit out, man.
Nope.
All we
I
know is
just-
a bunch of shit that don't make sense.
So Big Ward, that's what I'm saying, man. In order to look at what we don't know, we don't have a choice but to examine what we already do know. And from examining what we already do know, we have to come out with our conclusions that way.
Not off
So
a bunch of shit we guess.
that's it. That's it.
But I can say
And what's crazy, people live their life based on this shit. Their whole life, they based on God and the Bible, this, that, and the third. But if you actually study their behavior, they ain't got shit to do with what they talking about.
Not a
They-
damn thing.
Nothing.
I think God's true intention for us was lost through time and with people adding their own versions and what they thought was right. They
So another
changed
question.
it. They changed it.
Another question dealing with that. Why would God allow that to happen?
Bingo.
Why would he allow it to be lost?
My answer to that is because ain't nothing new under the sun. That's what I said earlier. When you born, your shit is already written. It ain't no mistakes. It ain't nothing you can do. Once you born, you dealt the hand, you dealt your cards, and you make the best with it what it is. But my personal opinion is no matter what you go through, you still gonna end up on the path where you're supposed to be on because ain't nothing new under the sun.
I believe the Creator already knows whether you throughout your whole life. He already knows where you're going to go to heaven or
Come on.
hell or wherever
Right.
it's decided that you're going to go.
That's some
He
low
already
down
knows
shit.
that.
Yeah.
That's
It
low down and
is.
dirty, man.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you something else. If I'm trying to control how you live, and if you know what I'm saying, I gotta tell you, hey, what to fear if you don't live a certain way, and I gotta put it in an afterlife type of deal. So
What
you're
I'm
always
saying
consistently.
that's low down is like what he just said. God already know who going to heaven and hell.
Yeah.
But he created you anyway. You going to hell. I'll be mad as hell.
Hey man, like
Exactly.
I said, man, once
Why
you
you made
born,
me, man?
once
If you
you
know I'm going to hell.
once you born, there's nothing that you can do.
I asked my
It's
question.
already
I asked that
your path
question
already
myself.
set for you. It's called predestiny. That's just how it works.
My question is that heaven and hell stuff real?
Heaven and hell is inside of you. It's a mindset. Because heaven and hell is something that you can't tangibly wrap your mind around if you're alive. But you can create heaven and hell based on how it makes you feel. So if I eat my mama's sweet potato pie, I'm in heaven and can't nobody tell me different. I can put on some good cologne and put on a nice suit and I feel like $1 million because it's about how you feel. Heaven and hell is inside the individual to me. It's not an external place where you end up if you die. I don't believe that. I believe heaven and hell is a feeling.
Yeah, and what I usually tell people is your body is the temple that houses your spirit.
Come on now.
It's your mindset and outside sources that which affects it and which direction you go. We are born and then we die. What we
That's
do in
it.
between
And that's
that, it's up
the
to
only
us.
thing real. You
But at the
born
same
and
time,
you
we have
dead.
to deal with the world at the same time. It's
Right.
crazy.
Because if heaven and hell are somewhere you go and you die, how do we know that? Who died and came back and told us?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody. Zero. Zilch. That's what, and this is what I'm telling you. If you could show me somebody who experienced that can give an account, then maybe I'll listen.
Well, you got
But you mean to
got
tell
YouTube channels of people saying they did.
man, listen, man, you got ancient Egyptians that lived 10,000 years. You still got their bones. I'm still trying to see where Jesus' bones at. Or something. Give me
He ain't
something.
dead no more.
Well, when I had my stroke at the
Can't
age of
find
20,
Jesus' bones if he got up out the grave, man.
when I had
Moses
my
then. Moses.
when I had my stroke at the age of 29, I woke up on life support. And in between that, I didn't see no light at the end of the tunnel or anything. But when I did wake up, I could hear my mother that was next to me. She was praying, asking God not to take me away because she still needed me, because she was going through cancer at that time, at the same time I had a stroke. So she was praying to them. So I was listening to her. And people are looking for all these miracles
Right.
to happen by God. I think now the best thing is what God was intended was good miracles and intentions to happen through men and women and stuff by helping each other. But the world has completely changed that. Now it's about agendas, what I get out of it, instead of, trying to live a good life and help other people out. And that means, helping others without letting them mistreat you and stuff like that. And
Right.
that's how I try to live in Thailand.
Right.
But each to their own. I can't tell anybody how to be happy in their life.
That's
They
right.
have to live the life that makes them happy, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else.
Right. Right.
Well, y'all, I'm sleepy.
Understandable.
Hey, man, this,
3:49 a.m.
man, some good it was some good discussion there, Big Ward. Appreciate you.
Well, I plan on doing more live. I'm gonna ramp it up this year, man. Lord will.
Oh, yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir. I look
cause
forward to it.
really, the more I feel like no meaning, just give me
Yeah.
something to do.
Yeah. And I feel through you feeling like you're no meaning, you're gonna tap into what is the meaning of all this. Cause at the end of the day, Big War, I think we don't have, especially people like you, it ain't your fear of you failing, it's your fear of succeeding.
I don't know I don't know, man.
Yeah, man, you scared, you scared to be big time. You
Shit.
talk about it. You talk, man, all them. Can you imagine, man? You can't go nowhere. Big war, big war, big war. Yeah, man.
No, I don't want that. I just want the money.
Oh Lord, where the money gonna come?
I say in
I
a
don't
way,
want the fame. I ain't looking for no fame.
Yeah, yeah. You stay consistent in what it is you love to do. The money gonna chase you. You ain't gotta chase the money.
But shit, right now that shit running from me.
I know Big
Turn around and
Boy.
come back this way.
I know that Big Boy wants
Well,
to end
I hear you.
alive, but I tell a lot of people my definition of insanity is actually thinking you're the normal person in this world.
Oh,
Everybody
wow.
has their own way to live their life
Right.
through their choices, whether it's right or wrong. It's your
Right.
responsibility to make yourself happy, regardless of what other people tell you what that is. You have to
Mhm.
make that choice.
I hear you.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining in, man. Everybody for showing up, and I plan on going doing this a little more often and earlier. This too damn late, and earlier, but still had almost 400 people here on this late.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Big boy, you about to blow up, man. 2026, man. You about to see your numbers.
Well, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Yes, sir.
Good night, y'all, or good
All right.
morning, rather.
I appreciate you having me on the live, and I thank the people in the comments, and hopefully I can maybe be on another live if Big Ward wants me here. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Everybody have a happy
When
new
I
year.
drop that link, anybody welcome. Just jump on.
Thank you,
All right.
and bye-bye.